Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Movie Bad Movie Talk. Now, before we get started, guys, I'm going to apologise if I sound a bit stuffy, hay fever. It's a pain in the arse, and unfortunately, I am one of those people who is cursed with it. So it's a pain in the arse, to say the least. But anyway, getting on with today's episode, I'm really excited. Episode 19. Hey, I'm as shocked as you guys that the live streams are still going, but I have a blast doing them. Love having guests on. Love talking to you guys. So we're going to keep doing them. Today, I have a returning guest, and he's my first person to return for the third time. And I love having this guy on. He's always so kind to me. I've been able to meet up with this guy in real life now, and he's just a blast to always talk to. He knows his stuff movie-wise. He's got a great channel. And that is, of course, Mr. Alex Peer, Alex Movies Corner. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, it's a pleasure. You're always welcome on the channel, mate.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed someone's already commented this, but I will say, I hope you don't have a power cut this time.
Yeah, I did see that one. Yeah, props for you for taking over last time, because I was sitting there in darkness thinking, I wonder what he's done. I wonder if he's kept it going or if he's just gone, well, see you guys later.
Oh, no, I kept it going.
Well, thank you for doing that. That was honestly, right. It has. We could have had a power cut any time during the week, and it picks the 1 hour and a half that I decide to go live.
I know. Good timing.
Oh, well. But hey, anyway, it's great to have you back on.
Yep, thank you.
And, I want to do a little special thank you to you because you sent me some amazing subscriber mail today, which everyone is going to get to see. Tomorrow, Wednesday, there'll be a video. I have recorded it, obviously, because I've opened it all. It's all sitting next to me. But thank you again, mate. It's just a pleasure to have you on.
No problem.
Time to me.
No problem.
But, we're going to do the usual today. We're going to go till about 9 o'clock, probably. I will probably have to pick and choose through comments because I just never make it through them anymore. Yeah. So, but
that's
anyway,
fair enough.
We're just going to crack on. What did you think of the last episode of Loki?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen Loki? Have you seen any of it? Or
I've seen the first 3 episodes, and I really liked the first episode. 2 and 3, I wasn't too keen on, so I just haven't watched it yet. The only out of the 3 shows, the only one where I've actually been invested to watch week to week is WandaVision.
Oh, fair enough. See, I really liked WandaVision, but I preferred Loki, actually.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely watch it this week, probably.
I really liked episode 1 and 2. I'll admit 3 was a bit weak, but 4, 5, and especially 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. Wow. Like, amazing.
I'm gonna watch them this week.
Yeah, it's set a lot of stuff up. Like, a lot. Like, because I don't think Falcon and Winter Soldier really impacted the MCU too much. WandaVision, in the grand scheme of things, just hinted. This one has affected the MCU, so nice. This is an important one.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it.
What do you think of Space Jam? Well, I haven't seen the new one yet.
No, I haven't seen the new one. I do have my ticket to see the new one, even though I've heard it's not that good. The original one's all right, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched Sean Chandler's review on the new one, and he sort of said it was all right.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think I'm going to see it tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm just hoping to have fun with it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what the original is really. It's nothing too serious. It's just a bit of fun.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed the first one for what it was. It was a fun little movie.
Yeah.
Hello to Mr. Bring Your Own Popcorn. So I was watching Blu-rays, Sergio James. Well, I only got the Blu-rays the other day. He sent me Austin Powers, The Filth, and what was the other one? The Three Amigos, just on the floor next to me. But yeah, I only got them the other day, so I haven't had a chance to watch them yet. Did you watch the Freddy Got Fingered movie with Tom Green? No. I don't think
Definitely won't.
No. I did finish, funny enough, last night my only thinking of this because it's got Freddy in the title. My Nightmare on Elm Street set. So I've officially watched all 7 films in there.
Nice. I've only seen the first one, to be fair, which is great.
Oh yeah, I love the first one. I really liked the third one as well. That was a really good movie. The fourth one was all right. 5 and 6 were 5 was 6 was terrible. 7 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh really? High praise.
Yeah, it's genuinely awful. So, but I've enjoyed it. It's a fun little franchise. And I'm going to carry on with the Halloween and the Chucky soon as well.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to hang on. Okay, which one of the Child's Play movies did you watch? Well, I watched the first one, but the box set I've got doesn't have the 2019 one in, which that's Mark Hamill, isn't it? I think in the 2019.
Yes.
Have you seen that one?
I have. That's the only Chucky film that I've seen, and I didn't like it that much.
I was going to say, I heard it wasn't good, and I was a bit disappointed because I thought, well, Mark Hamill signed on, so I'm guessing this one might be good.
Yeah.
And it got, pretty standard later Chucky reviews. Because I hear the first 3 Chucky, I've only seen the first one and I like it. I hear the second one's even better, and I heard the third one's good as well. But from that point onwards, I hear Chucky is not good.
Yeah, it's like a lot of horror franchises. They kind of go downhill.
Yeah, it's a shame, but iconic character still.
Yeah.
Favorite Jodie Whittaker story?
That's a hard question.
Got to try and pick a good one first.
Yeah, I really liked the first episode she was in.
Yeah.
I thought when the first episode came out, I thought this is going to be good. And then it went downhill.
Yeah. I was exactly the same. There was so much hope for the first 3 episodes because I know the second one was weak, and then the third one was good as well.
The Rosa Parks one, yeah.
Yeah, and then it slowly just dwindled in there. My favourite one, I'm going to go with the one around the middle of Series 12 with the Jadoon in, because the Jadoon are fun.
Yeah, that is probably my favourite as well.
Yeah, I'll go with that because who doesn't love the Jadoon? They're just awesome.
Yeah, of course.
Run around chatting shit, and I love it. Lucas is here, the filmmaker. Hello.
Hello.
No worries that you can't stay for long, mate, but happy to have you here, mate. If Mandalorian finished tomorrow, how would you have it end? Also, with Boba Fett coming this year, how many Mandos do you think we will see in season 3? I guess how many Mandalorians we're going to see pop up in season 3 of The Mandalorian is the second part of that.
No idea.
No, I mean, I'm guessing we might see a few now that Bo-Katan, I'm guessing, will be playing a bigger part in season 3, and she's obviously connected to a lot of Mandalorians.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was to finish tomorrow, how I would want it to end, because I feel like they're setting much. Yeah, that's the thing, because I hear they're setting up this whole TV series thing now where you're going to have Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and it's all going to collide in one big event at the end.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, because I can't see Moff Gideon being the big villain anymore. I'm guessing the big villain will be Thrawn, because they've already teased him. So I'd like it to be Ahsoka, Mando, and Boba maybe. I don't know about Boba because he's sort of the anti-hero, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ahsoka and Mando sort of maybe going against a huge thrawn army or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's whatever they do, it's exciting.
Yeah, the Star Wars in the TV world, rocking it.
Yes.
We love it.
Yes, we do.
Question for Alex: which movie character do you think Annie Serkis is better as, Gollum or Caesar?
This may be an unpopular opinion. I love Gollum, but I'd probably go Caesar.
Yeah.
Really like him as Caesar.
I was going to say, I think I agree. In terms of acting capabilities, I think there's more acting that went into Caesar, emotional.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good character as well.
Yeah. I can sort of get on board with that one, to be fair. Do you think Doctor Who will ever have a definitive end, or do you think it will just slowly run out of popularity?
I think it will. I can't see it having a definitive end. I think they'll keep it going for as long as they can.
I think it would just be a repeat of the classic era, where eventually it will just lose so many views, where they'll be like, "Well, we got to get rid of it," and then they'll bring it back another 10 years later.
Yes, I can't ever see a time where Doctor Who will just stop forever.
No, it's one of the most profitable TV shows ever.
Yeah. So. Even when it's not so good, I still enjoy watching it, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie, the season 12 finale really, really pissed me off. But other than that, the bad episodes was still, it's like, it's Doctor Who, so we've got to watch it.
Yeah.
Hello, Playtendo guy. That's right. And hello, Movie Line. We've seen a film called Kirby Girl. Kibby Girl. Is it Kibby Girl?
Never even heard of it.
No, the one's new to me as well. When is Alex continuing his weekly Tuesday chat on his channel?
Hopefully quite soon, because I used to do it, and then I moved, and now I've moved back. People know, like James knows the circumstances. So for a while it was hard to do on a Tuesday because I was busy. But now that I'm back here, I'll probably start them up again soon. And the videos, because I've been slow on the videos on my channel over the past few weeks, but they're coming back, I promise. Within the next couple of weeks, hopefully I'll restart my weekly. In fact, we're doing the quiz next Tuesday. So we should mention James, Lucas and Archie on my channel doing a quiz next Tuesday. So probably the Tuesday after that, I'd imagine, I'll start doing them again.
Very nice. Well, hey, I'm excited for that, to be fair. That'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Favorite Indiana Jones side character?
None of them are that memorable, to be fair.
Is it weird that something really? There's a weird part of me that wants to say, is it Shorty, the little kid that screams all the time? He's really hated by some people.
He's pretty annoying.
I think I've got to say his dad, Sean Bean.
Yeah.
Sean Bean, sorry.
Sean Connery.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I've got to say him. They bounced really well off each other.
I'm going to agree. That's the reason why the third indie film is my favourite, because of Sean Connery.
I could completely get on board with that. He's fantastic in that movie.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim Jams Movies and TVs.
Hello.
What's your favourite John Hughes movie? Oh,
this one's easy for me.
Oh yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It might be my favourite comedy.
If you can believe it, I haven't seen it.
Oh no.
I haven't seen that film. I don't know what my favourite would be, but I mean, probably The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Oh wait, he's in Home Alone. Was he in Home Alone?
Possibly. Maybe for a small role.
Maybe. Well, in that case, Home Alone. But no, I'll stick with The Breakfast Club because I know he has a bigger part in that. Yeah. Should Alex watch The Tomorrow War as soon as possible?
I don't know. Should I?
No, it's not
Okay.
that great.
Okay.
It's right. It's not a bad movie, but
Yeah. I'll get around to it because I like the director and I like Chris Pratt, so I'll get around to it. But it's not a priority.
no, I can completely get on board with that. It's a fine movie. That's what I'd say. It's all right. What Star Wars Disney Plus series are you excited for?
Obi-Wan. It's got to be.
Yeah, I
Gotta
mean,
be.
I can't wait to see that man return. Don't get me wrong, I'm so looking forward to seeing a lot of the others, but
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor returning as Obi-Wan comes priority above everything ever in movies and TV shows for me.
Yes.
People say, do you want to see Avengers 5 or do you want to see the Obi-Wan? I'm going Obi-Wan series. That's what
I can't blame you. And I'm excited that Hayden Christensen's going to be in it as as
Yeah.
See what he can do.
I heard that the guy from Fast and Furious who plays Han, I'm not sure on the actor's name.
Sun Kang.
He's rumored to be playing the fifth brother from Rebels.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's pretty cool as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things popping up in this show.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to Ahsoka as well a lot.
Yeah. I think that has a lot of potential to be amazing. I'm just so nervous about who they're going to cast as Thrawn. I'm just so nervous about that.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. They
just don't get the guy who voiced him in Rebels because he even looks like him. I'm going to be very disappointed. Something Mads Mikkelsen's brother in real life.
Maybe they will get him.
I hope so, because I saw some people saying Robert Downey Jr. and I was like, no. If they give
I couldn't see that.
No, I'm going to be very upset if they give it to Robert Downey.
I could see Ben Mendelsohn doing it, to be fair.
Yeah, but he's already in Star Wars, isn't he? That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because I see people saying Mads Mikkelsen. I was like, I can also really get on board with that, but it's like, but he's already been in it. Yeah, they wouldn't do that. No, but I see a lot of people saying Cumberbatch, and I think he is a good pick for it, but I just see Cumberbatch. I don't want to see Cumberbatch. I want to say I'm watching Thrawn. Yeah, I agree. If you could watch either of these movies right now, which would it be? Knives Out 2 or John Wick 4? Knives Out 2. I agree.
I'm very looking forward to John Wick 4 because they're all amazing. But the first Knives Out is so good.
I'm a bit worried about when the Knives Out films are going to start to dip because I feel like they might at some point. Maybe. I really hope they don't, but... Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I trust Rian Johnson because I'm a defender of The Last Jedi as well. I don't think he's made a bad film. Yeah, no, I agree. It's I'm really hopeful that the second one's going to be really good. But oh God, Lucas, here's my question for the night. I've just got my phone out for this. I don't even know who this is. I don't know if I should know him or not. He sounds like one of these big Criterion people that you probably like, Lucas, which I have yet to discover. Yeah, he hasn't done too much. I think it's mainly Western films. Okay. He did, I think, maybe Once Upon a Time in the West and Once Upon a Time in America. Probably his. Oh, he did The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly as well. Okay, well, I've seen that one, so I actually love one of his movies. The only one out of all of his films that I've seen is A Fistful of Dollars, and it's okay. It's not that good. So, sorry, Lucas. Yeah, I only know Good, Bad, the Ugly, I think, so that one. I know Lucas is going to be disappointed that I have not seen that. No, Lucas, sorry, is much better with these kind of directors than I am. Which is why we're expecting big things next Tuesday, Lucas. Yeah. Do you prefer Liam Neeson as a main character or in a supporting role? Main character, I think. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I like all of his action. Well, a lot of his action films. And of course, Schindler's List is probably his best performance. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd say main character as well. When he wants to be, he can be really good, Liam Neeson. Yeah. But then, as a supporting role, he was really good in Love Actually. Oh yeah, that's a good point. He was.
Yeah.
I didn't like the film much, but I watched The Mission, which has Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons in the lead. He was really good as a supporting actor in that. No, I think he does well wherever he is if he wants to. Because sometimes some of these action films, I just watched that new one, The Ice Road. I think that's what it's called. He clearly just wanted a paycheck.
Well, it seems every couple of months he's got another action film because he had a couple last year.
I think there's 2 this year. There's like 2 that come out last month. Ice Road come out last month on Prime. I swear another one dropped last month in the cinema as well.
He's probably doing it while he can, to be fair, because he's not that young anymore.
No, that's true. Hey, he likes doing these movies, and he's even said in interviews, people know what to expect with these kind of films. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, Josh. Hello, mate. Pleased to have you here. Who do you think is the who do you think is the worst? Oh, okay, sorry. Who do you think is the worst Mission Impossible villain? Even though Ghost Protocol was fantastic, the villains were weak and forgettable.
Well, I'm just going through all of the Mission Impossibles, considering the fact that Ghost Protocol is the only one where I can't actually think who the villain was. I'm probably going to go for that one as well.
Yeah, I can't remember. All I know is that they had some showdown in this epic car park. And it was actually... I love Ghost Protocol. I really do. I am thinking of the right one, aren't I? The 4th one.
Yeah.
Because they climb up the building and it's all awesome.
Yeah,
like,
the Dubai Tower, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like we're going to have the finale in a car park.
I know. Because even though the only Mission Impossible film I don't like is the second one, I would still probably say that the villain is better than in Ghost Protocol. Yeah,
I like the villain. My favorite villain would be Henry Cavill, actually, in all of them.
Yeah,
I really liked him.
So do I.
Did you know 2 masterpieces came out 13 years ago yesterday? The Dark Knight and Mamma Mia. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew about the Dark Knight. I did not know about Mamma Mia, but that was a good weekend at the cinema.
It was. You either went for something very serious or you went for some fun.
Yeah. Well, whichever screen you walked into, you'd have a good time.
Yeah. I keep getting asked this. There's a YouTube meetup happening. I haven't actually received an invite to this, so I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Can you do another Pixar ranking? To be fair, I don't know if you want to say, Alex, but it's like I suppose since my last one, at least for me, like there's been enough Pixar films released now where I probably could do another one.
Well, yeah, there probably is for you, but I think I did mine after Soul, so there's only been Luca since then, and I don't want to turn into Sean Chandler doing a ranking every single film.
No, I do like Sean Chandler, but a little bit too much there, gotta say.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've done one including Onward, Soul, and Luca, so I'm about 3 behind now.
That's fair enough. I think I'll probably do one because I think there are 2 Pixar films coming out next year. There's Turning Red, and I think Lightyear's coming out next year. I think it's next year. And if it is, I'll probably do it after that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Lightyear, to be fair. Turning Red, that was a bit of a weird trailer, weren't it?
Yeah, but I trust Pixar nowadays because I actually prefer Luca over Soul.
To be honest, I think I've gotten back to back on my ranking. I do have Soul just a smidge before, I think, but I do have them back to back on my ranking. But well, I've just got to bring this up because wow, Lucas, thank you so much, mate. That's very kind of you, mate. Very kind of you.
Nice.
And yeah, we look forward to. We're both looking forward to the quiz next week. But we are all expecting big things from you, Lucas. You know, you are the movie expert.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But ignore this guy. What a prick. Sorry, I shouldn't call people out like that. But not Lucas. There we go. Block.
My moderator job today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have. I do need to get a backup one when you're on. But Lucas, thank you, mate. So very kind of you. Really, really do appreciate it, mate. Right, I've got to find where I was in the comments now. Apologies. Pixar ranking. Here we go. Best underrated or worst Toy Story character?
I mean, best is probably Woody.
I
love some Woody. Underrated. I don't know. Underrated, maybe Lotso as the villain from number 3.
Exactly who I had ready for underrated.
Yeah. I don't know who I'd say the worst is, though. I can't even think of a bad Toy Story character. I mean, there's some which don't have that much development, but
no, maybe the little in the 4th one, the little doll that's with Bo Peep. You know, the little plastic one.
Yeah,
I can't remember her name. The police officer one.
No,
she weren't great, I guess, but
yeah,
she's barely in it. There's not much to dislike there, though. It's
exactly.
I hate that character.
Yeah, there's a lot of good characters though. So many.
Wait, you didn't like the new Nightmare, James? Well, the 7th one in here, whatever that's called, I forget what it's called. It's got a different name. Is it like? Hang on. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Yeah, shit film. God awful. Do you feel like the Snyder Cut is overrated because it gets an artificial boost from people always comparing it to the original trash Justice League? No, I don't think it does, because I think I just wanted to see a carry on from the last 2 movies, and I wanted to see a bit more of a comic book film come to life, which is what we got with Infinity War and Endgame. That felt like I was watching a Marvel comic come to life. It was big and it was grand. And I personally feel like that's what the Snyder Justice League was, even though it was a bit too long. Definitely could have been trimmed down. But I thought it was just light years better than the first one. Yeah,
which is fair enough. I do think it's overrated, though, because I get it's a decent score.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a bad film. But a lot of people were giving it like 8, 8.5, 9 out of 10.
No, I think I gave it 7.5 about it.
It's just way too long. If it was, I think they could have honestly probably cut out about an hour and made a really good 3-hour film.
Yeah, I can sort of see that. I think there's a few scenes around the middle which make the film feel a bit bloated, and the slow-mo scenes. My God, so many slow-mo scenes.
Yeah.
What film do you wish got an Arrow release?
This question's yours, because I've only got a couple of Arrow films.
I wouldn't mind Critters. I haven't seen Critters, but a lot of people compare it to Gremlins, and it seems right up Arrow Street. So I'd probably go with that. Yeah. Do you have any?
I have no idea. I honestly, I've only got a couple which were sent to me. I've got RoboCop. I've got Candyman. I've got a couple of others, but I honestly couldn't even tell you which are on Arrow and which aren't.
Funny enough, I actually got an Arrow today. It's newly released True Romance.
Nice. Yes, I did a massive HMV haul earlier because they've got 20% off, and that was one of the ones that I picked up.
Oh, very nice. Well, it's a nice little box set. So.
Yeah, looks it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to watch it. Because I picked up a couple films this month. Really shouldn't have, but I've got this one here as well to watch.
I love that film.
I do. That's good. That makes me pleased with my purchase.
Yeah, it's really good, and hopefully the 4K transfer is good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it will be. To be fair, those cine editions normally they do a good job. Yeah. If you could cast somebody as Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels for a live-action movie, who would you pick to play the character? Well, there's a fan casting that's been going around, which I actually really agree with, and that's the guy who played Aladdin in Aladdin.
Yeah.
I think he'd be quite good. And I think we're gonna see Ezra in the Thrawn show. The Ahsoka show. Sorry. Thrawn's got him. We believe at the minute. So
yeah, I can get on board with that fan casting, and he hasn't, apart from Aladdin, I don't think he's done anything. So
no,
might be a good breakout for him.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen him in anything else.
Yeah,
but I don't know. He's a good actor though. He was good in Aladdin, I thought.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
What's your favourite episode of The In-Betweeners?
Oh, that was a tough question.
I'm going to go with the last one. I love the camping one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
It's just the bit where he's burning his stuff on the fire.
Yeah. Stop burning my things. Yeah, it's so good. That's a great one. There's so many. But I always go back to the second episode, the one where they bunk off.
It's the one where he dresses and he looks like a Jewish man.
There's so many great stuff. I disagree with the movies being okay. I think the movies are really good.
Yeah, I really like the first one a lot. I thought the second one was a little bit weaker, but there's still some laugh out loud moments in it. Yeah. And that's what we go to them things for.
Definitely.
Yeah. What is the best Criterion you have watched?
Probably Marriage Story.
Yeah. For me, I feel like I've got to say The Grand Budapest Hotel. I love that movie. But Marriage Story is a good shout. And A Night to Remember will be another one of my picks. What do you think the next Doctor Who collection box set will be? You don't get these, do you? I don't think.
Nope. Because the problem is, they're nice, but I missed a few, and then I don't want to pay ridiculous amounts of money, and I just feel like there's no point now, really.
No, that's the problem. So, I mean, the new... Because I know they've been re-releasing them, but they haven't got the cool packaging anymore, have they?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. You never know what the next one's going to be. It's so random at the minute.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for season 20, though. That's what I'll say. Our favourite Korean movie?
Old Boy. I think Old Boy's Korean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a really good shout. What's Battle Royale? That's not Korean, is it? I don't know. It's not.
Isn't it? Is it Japanese?
I think it is. Yeah.
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 I've made Parasite Korean.
No. Yeah. North Korean. Yeah. Parasite was. Yeah. What? That's actually really hard because I sort of really want to say Old Boy, but I forgot Parasite was. So.
Also, I want to say I think Train to Busan is, which I haven't seen, but apparently that's amazing.
Yeah, I have heard great things about that, to be fair. I haven't seen that one myself either. Thoughts on the Karate Kid films and Cobra Kai? Well, I've only seen the first Karate Kid film. So
the first Karate Kid film is great. It's so good. And then they slowly go downhill. 2 is okay.
Yeah.
3 and 4 are just terrible. The remake's all right. Cobra Kai is amazing, though.
I've heard Cobra Kai is really good because I've got somewhere here. No, I've got a little pack here, so I do need to get on and watch these. Although I hear the fourth one's pretty
not
bad.
Great. Yeah, yeah. Third one's pretty bad as well. But Cobra Kai is the true continuation after the first film.
Oh, nice! I look forward to that. Favorite Schwarzenegger movie?
It's got to be T2.
Yep, you really can't go any other way, can you?
No.
I have some questions here about John Hughes. Apparently, he wrote Home Alone, which I did not know.
I didn't know that either.
But apparently, he was also in it. Maybe just a little small role. This is great. This is great. Did Alex watch Clarkson's Farm? Because I think people know I did.
Okay. No, I did not. Is it good?
It was brilliant. I loved it.
Okay. Keep that in mind, man.
It's one of the funniest things. I got addicted. I've watched it twice, if you can believe it.
Oh, wow.
I love it. It's just so interesting watching a man who has absolutely no idea what he's doing and someone as big-headed as him trying to do one of the most difficult jobs in the UK.
Oh wow. Okay. I'll give it a watch.
There's some really funny people pop up in it as well, so it's really good.
Okay.
Stand By Me versus the Goonies.
I love the Goonies, but Stand By Me all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. I'm going to go Stand By Me.
Yeah. It's definitely one of my favorite coming of age films. I love it. Stand By Me.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. What's your favorite foreign film?
Probably Old Boy, to be fair. Or actually, maybe Blue is the Warmest Color. That's a really good film.
Oh yeah. I don't mind that movie actually. That's quite good. For me, I know it's not like I've seen technically better made movies like Parasite, like Portrait of a Lady on Fire, like Old Boy. My personal favourite though is Battle Royale.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Fun. I took a bit of a risk buying that box set. So I just thought, I don't know if I'm going to like this movie. And I just thought, you know what, this box is going to be out of print in a month probably.
Yeah.
My God, did I love that movie.
Which is good, and it's an amazing box set. I haven't watched the second film yet because I heard that is not good.
As someone who adored the first one, I rushed onto the second one like the night after. And I think like on my end of the month video, I gave like the first one like a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10 because I literally love it that much. I gave the second one like a 3 out of 10. Like,
that's not good.
No, the second one is shit.
That might be one of the worst gaps between one film and another film.
Yeah, it really must be.
I think recently I had one like that because I loved the first Speed film. I give that like a 9. I love it. And then I watched Speed 2 recently and I gave it like a 3. It's so bad.
See, I'm sort of the same there as what you are, Battle Royale. I haven't brought myself to watch the second Speed film.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, I have not heard good things at all. Film that made you fall in love with cinema.
Is it a cheat to say Star Wars? I feel like a lot of people would say Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's just such an easy go-to. I don't know, because I feel like I wasn't around when Star Wars was really in the cinema, even though I did see Revenge of the Sith, but I was so young, can't really remember it.
Yeah.
The first time I remember being buzzing in the cinema was Dead Man's Chest, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice.
Just remember the ending, like, oh, Jack's dead. Davy Jones is still out there and Barbossa's back. I was like, that's the first time I was like, I'm hyped. I need the next one.
Yeah. I don't. I used to go to the cinema a lot, but I don't really remember the first one where I was properly buzzing.
Yeah. No, I to be fair, after that, I can't remember the last time I was buzzing for a movie. Probably not till Marvel come about.
Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what I do remember. 2007, I remember going to see Spider-Man 3. I was very excited for that.
Yeah. See, I was never really into superheroes when I was younger, weirdly. I think it's more just when the MCU took off, all of a sudden I was like, okay, now I like these guys. But
I wasn't massively into superheroes. It was mainly just Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I think a lot of people were, to be fair.
Yeah.
Who's the hottest girl, Gal Gadot or Scarlett Johansson?
I think most people would say Scarlett. I'm actually going to say Gal Gadot, especially as Wonder Woman.
I think I go Scarlett out of them too. Yeah,
I think a lot of people would.
Yeah,
they're both good.
Yeah, they are. Wouldn't say no to either. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, sorry. Some of those old directors throw me off a bit. Yeah, apparently, Alex, don't watch The Good, the Bad, the Ugly until the 4K comes out. It'll look stunning.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I might pick that 4K up.
Yeah. I probably will as well.
Yeah. James, why don't you collect steelbooks? Well, I don't think you're a big steelbook person either, are you?
Nope, I've only got about 5, and those were mainly presents.
Yeah, I I think it's because some of the films I love that I'd want to get steelbooks for now are going to be really expensive.
Yeah.
And I used to have about 20, but I just cracked all my discs.
Mm-hmm.
I had the worst luck with them.
Yeah, I've heard that, and also I just don't think that they look the best. Like if you have a steelbook for one film in a franchise and you put it next to just Amaray cases, it just doesn't look that good. So I just go for the Amarays.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I think you get better uniform actually with like just the normal slips on Blu-rays, to be honest, in cases.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I've heard that The Marksman with Neeson is really good for some people.
Yeah.
But I've also heard terrible things about it. I haven't seen this one.
I haven't seen it. So that was the other Neeson film that I was trying to remember from recently, because he did that. He did the Ice one that you were on about. He did Honest Thief as well recently. So he's doing a lot. And then there was something else on Amazon as well that he did.
Yeah, I think that's the other one I was trying to think of. I swear he's had like 2 on Amazon out in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
We had something Italy.
Yeah, something like that. Mm.
I didn't mind that one too much. It's got really low scores, but I think it's just because people don't give Liam Neeson films much of a chance nowadays. Personally, mine, it was just a nice little film about him and his son moving to a different country, and they actually cast his real life son. So I thought,
really,
I thought that one had a bit of charm to it actually. A lot more
Made in Italy.
That's it, Made in Italy. That one was. Yeah, that was okay actually. I'll stick up for that one a little bit because I think that gets ranked on a bit.
Okay.
Hello lads, are you going to watch Old this weekend? What is the last film or show you both watched?
Yeah, I am. I actually booked my ticket for Old earlier today. Because I'm a bit mixed on whether to be excited for this film or not, because I like the trailers, I like the concept, but it's M. Night Shyamalan, so you never know.
I'm exactly the same. The trailer was like, wow, this looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it's M. Night Shyamalan, so
yes.
But I should be seeing it this weekend, I think. Space Jam tomorrow. Hopefully Old on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. And then it's Suicide Squad next week, which I cannot wait for.
You know what? I'm so excited to see another big blockbuster. You know, I was really excited to see Black Widow because it was a blockbuster I knew I'd like, unlike Fast and Furious. But, you know, it was a very grounded MCU movie. I'm looking forward to seeing one with loads of action, loads of effects, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and to his other part, I watched Blue Valentine this afternoon. Really good film.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I haven't even heard of that one.
It's got Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams in it.
Okay. That sounds good already.
It is really good. It's despite the title, it's not a good Valentine's movie because it's about a relationship falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really, really good.
Oh, nice. I might have to check that one out then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the last film I watched. Well, it was the last Nightmare on Elm Street film last night. But before that, I did go through the Fear Street films last week. So
yeah, I want to watch those.
They're interesting. I don't think they're bad. They're not great. They're just they're all right. I think they'd be much.
Yeah.
They picked the wrong time to release them. Why didn't they put them out in October? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like we've got a couple of horror films in the cinema this month, like Escape Room 2 and The Purge, and I'm like, why in July?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the films are a bit nervous because I know Halloween Kills is scheduled for October, isn't it? And I think that will take up a lot of the team. But what film disappointed you the most? Well, have a guess at mine.
Is it The Rise of Skywalker by any chance?
You're correct. 10 points to you.
Thought it might be. I actually don't know off the top of my head. I don't know, because all of the films that I'm thinking of that I was looking forward to, I kind of enjoy. Yeah, because I'm one of these weirdos who likes The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, weirdo.
But I will say, the first time I watched The Force Awakens, I was disappointed in it, and then I saw it 5 times in the cinema, and it just got better each time I watched it.
Yeah, Force Awakens was the one where I was at. That was the sequel I was most happy with. I was a bit like, yeah, the plot was a bit copy and pasty, but I enjoyed it. The Last Jedi, I was a little bit disappointed in, but I really appreciate it from a filmmaking standpoint. And then, of course, the last one, well, you know, total train wreck for me. So, but I don't know what other films. The original Justice League, I was really disappointed in. But then again, I didn't think it would be very good because of all the trouble behind the scenes, stuff we'd heard. I was like, this is going to be a mess, and big surprise, it was a mess. But yeah, no, I don't. They're the only two films that come to mind because everything else I expect to be bad, is bad.
yeah. I mean, recently the film that comes to mind is Fast and Furious 9 because I'm a defender of all of the other Fast and Furious films, even the ones that aren't so good. I'll defend them. Number 9 was not good.
Yeah, I can sort of get on board with that actually because. Interestingly, like in my podcast, me and Ryan differed on it a bit. He sort of stuck up for this one a bit as well. And I was like, do you know what? Because I stuck up for Hobbs and Shaw and Fast 8 saying, yeah, they're not good, but they are fun still. This is the one where I was like, no, I wasn't having fun. I think it was just bad.
Yeah, it was over the top, like the few that came before, but it was boring over the top.
I agree. I think the problem with Fast 9 for me is that you didn't have those energetic characters anymore. Like The Rock and Jason Statham were gone.
Yeah, and also this is no one's fault, but my favorite character in Fast and Furious is Paul Walker's character. Yeah. So I do think he's missing quite a lot from them. Yeah. But he might be back in number 10 with his brothers. You never know. It kind of looks like they might be going there.
Yeah. Well, hey, hopefully Fast 10 will be better. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Some interesting questions here. Mission Impossible versus Daniel Craig's James Bond franchise. Well, that's easy for me.
Mission Impossible, I'd say. Yeah.
I think that easily goes to Mission Impossible. I think.
It does, but yeah, it probably does actually, because I think Mission Impossible Fallout's probably the best out of all of those.
Oh, 100%, I think.
Although you can't go wrong with Casino Royale. That's so good.
No, you're also right. I'd go like Fallout number 1. I think I would go Rogue Nation next, and then Casino Royale maybe.
Yeah, that might be the same.
Ghost Protocol. You can go that sort of order.
Yeah, and Skyfall's really good as well. And I'm a big defender of the first Mission Impossible film as well.
The first one's really fun. And do you know what? I like the second one. I know it gets a lot of hate, the second one. I like the second one.
That's the only one I don't like. But then
it's the weakest one, but I still like it, I think,
But then on the James Bond side, you've got Spectre, which I'm not a fan of.
No, Quantum of Solace is just bad. Was not a fan of that movie.
Yeah, so definitely Mission Impossible.
Seeing someone say Jason Statham was in F9. It was a bloody end credit scene. It
yeah. He was not really in it that at all.
No. When are you doing another complete Blu-ray collection? I try not to do these too often because I've already done 3, and it's like I am just showing the same things over and over.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like they're good to watch. I enjoy watching people's, but I don't think people realize how much time and effort it actually takes to make it.
So long, and by the end of it, my voice is dead. Half time, so I'm pulling out a row at a time. I'll at least drop 1 stack of Blu-rays at some point, and then it's like there's a couple dented slips.
yeah. I mean, I did my last one in November last year, and I must have got 100, if not more, since then. So maybe at the start of the year, start of 2022, maybe.
That's the thing. I was excited to do my last one because between my second and third one, the third one was my last one, I'd got all these Arrows, Premiums, Criterions. So I had all them to show. But since then, I haven't added loads, to be honest. So I don't think it's worth doing one for a while.
No, and like what you did recently, just showing off your Criterions. Maybe that's the way to go. Because I'll probably do that soon as well.
Yeah, just Criterion one, a premium one, a 4K one. I can just there will be another complete one because they do so well. But it probably won't be till 2022 for me, or at least near the end of 21.
Yeah, same for me.
What do you think is Jeremy Renner's best performance? I think The Town. I think I'd agree.
Yeah, I think I might agree.
I hated him so much in that movie, but that's only because he was given such a great performance.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look. I mean, obviously people will know him as Hawkeye, but that's probably not his best performance.
No, he is good. I think he sort of settled into that role in the later films. Like I really liked him in Age of Ultron and Civil War.
I actually might go Wind River.
Haven't seen that, but I really want to. It's with Elizabeth Olsen, isn't it?
Yes, and they're both so good in that. He was also really good in Arrival.
Oh yeah, of course. I forget he was in that. I might try and find Wind River on something to watch because I really want to watch that movie.
It's so good.
Didn't it come out the same year as Age of Ultron? Am I right in saying that?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, I just remember people like saying like, "Oh, it's weird seeing Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch like this because of their relationship in the Avengers." He's more like a father type character.
Yeah, I know. It didn't come out too long after.
No. What is the rarest Blu-ray in your collection?
I don't know.
I mean, for me, it's got to be the Doctor Who Collection Series 12 because they made very few copies of that, and then they had to remaster it, and now you've got the thin case one, but mine is an original, so I reckon that's worth. Good. That was going for about £500 before they remastered it.
Wow. Okay.
If I knew they were going to remaster it, I would have sold it and then bought the remaster because they made the box exactly the same. And then they bought the plastic one out recently in the Yamaré case. But yeah, that was crazy when it was up to like £400-500. I was like, wow.
Yeah. I don't even know if I have a rare Blu-ray. It would be because they did the Bill and Ted collection that came out in January, which I bought, but and it went out of print so quickly.
Yeah,
because everyone wanted it because that's the only way you can get the second film on Blu-ray. So I do admit that I sold it, and I made quite a profit on it. So I wasn't
imagine. To be fair, I'm not big on the Bill and Ted films. So if I was in your position, I would have sold it as well. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I don't feel too bad because I didn't buy it to make a profit on it. I bought it to have in the collection. And then when I saw that I could make a decent profit, I thought I don't need them that much.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I think I had to keep hold of my Doctor Who because I love Doctor Who, but Bill and Ted I could have sold. Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Hello, Jake. Jake talks movies. We're good, thank you. And yes, I've got Jake on next week. He is returning finally. So I think he was on my third or fourth episode. So, yeah. Can we see your my Chucky box? Well, my Nightmare on Elm Street one's right here. Which have you got this, Alex?
I haven't. No, I'm tempted to.
Do you know what? Some HMVs have started to stop stocking this one, so I think this is about to go out of print. This one.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a nice hardback book. It really is just like one of those cine ones. Like if you got the Godzilla or the Goodfellas one, like you get a plastic case, you get a book, and then you get one of those little pouches with some really glossy art cards in. And then Chucky, I hate the UK box. I hate it. So the US one is region free. It's thinner, it's hardback, and it's got a lenticular cover. So
it does look nice.
Much nicer. The UK one sucks compared to this. So I was like, I'm gonna get. And I actually like the cover. Someone was complaining about it in one of my streams because it looks like the Chucky doll box that she gets in the first film. I quite like it.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to do a Halloween box set in the UK, to be fair.
Yeah, I picked up the Italian one. I was like, I just really wanted to watch him, so I was like, the Italian one. But
can't blame you.
I can't believe they haven't done a Halloween set yet.
But. Yeah, I know. Maybe after the last one of the new films.
I see. I'm not gonna pick up the 2018 one. I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
Until I'm hoping gonna wait till they do a set of all 3 of the new ones, and I'll pick that up. So it's like Jurassic Park. I'm refusing to buy any of the 4Ks for that because I'm gonna wait till Dominion comes out. Hopefully they'll do a 6-film box set.
Yeah, I want the first films in 4K, but I haven't got the box set yet. I've got Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom in like a double 4K pack because it was literally like a $5. It was so cheap.
Might as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm sort of waiting. Hopefully get a 6-film box set. That'd be nice. But we'll see. We'll see if they do that.
Yeah.
A lot of Jeremy Renner questions here. What's a movie with Jeremy Renner you find underrated? I think The Bourne Legacy.
I would not say The Bourne Legacy. I'm not really a fan of that film.
No, it's all. I don't know. I don't dislike it, but it's not great.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's underrated.
No. I'm going to say one which is going to be quite controversial because this isn't a very good film. I think it's okay, but I don't think many people have seen it, and I got a few laughs out of it. I'll admit. I'm going to say Tag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good shout. I've seen Tag.
I don't mind that film, you know.
Yeah,
when it was
coming out, it's decent.
No, I remember because came out at the same time as Infinity War, and it was like, so this is what he's doing while he weren't in Infinity War, and it was kind of a bit embarrassing almost. But it was like, do you know what? It wasn't that bad. I had a fun time with it. So yeah, and I don't think many people saw it. So I'll stick with Tag. I like that film.
Tag's a good shout. That might be mine. My initial thought was Age of Ultron. I think Age of Ultron's a bit underrated. It's the weakest. It's the weakest out of the 4 Avengers films, but I still think it's a really good film. Yeah.
One thing I always will stick up for in Age of Ultron is Ultron himself. I really like the villain Ultron. I don't know if it's because it's James Spader, because that man has one of the best voices of all time. But I really like what they've done with that villain, and I would be so down to see Ultron come back at some point. But I just feel like the MCU's got a bit far now, where just a robot might not be.
Well, I don't know. I mean, considering the fact that they're bringing Abomination back, I think anything's possible.
It's a very good point. But yeah, Age of Ultron, it's a good movie. I like Age of Ultron.
Yeah, me too.
What film would you like to see get a special limited edition box set?
A hard question. I don't know.
One that popped to mind for me, and I think HMV might have done something for it at one point, but I missed it. I'd love to get a really nice box set for Jaws. Because I do have the 4K of Jaws in my collection somewhere here, but it's without a slip. I can't even find it because it just doesn't stick out my shelf whatsoever. It's one of my favourite movies. So
yeah, that would be good. I don't know really. I'm better off with the questions about what film do you want on Criterion, stuff like that. But yeah,
okay. What movie do you think is better, Justice League 2017 or Batman and Robin?
Justice League.
Yeah, it pains me to say it because I think Justice League is technically a better movie, even though they're both awful. I'd rather watch Batman and Robin because Justice League 2017 annoys me, whereas Batman and Robin, I just laugh my way through it. Like Schwarzenegger shouting out his stupid lines, I'm like, yeah, sure, I can get through this, I guess.
That's fair enough. Yeah, they're both not great.
Nah, they're both bottom of the barrel for DC, in my opinion.
I will say though that I would rather watch Justice League 2017 over Suicide Squad. Sorry.
Either of you seen Banshee from HBO? Absolutely incredible series. Currently rewatching. I haven't seen it.
I have not, but if HBO's have done it, it's probably really good.
Yeah, I I can't remember who mentioned it to me. It was either Ryan or my mum, because my mum watches thousands of TV shows. It's like I'm the movie guy in the house and she's the TV person. One of them mentioned it to me, and I said it was amazing as well. So maybe something I'll need to watch. What film scared you the most?
I don't generally get scared at films, to be honest.
Oh, Conjuring 2 for me.
Yeah.
That nun. What a bitch.
Yeah, there's some creepy moments in that, which is why when they said they were doing a standalone nun film, I was looking forward to it, and that was not good.
No, I haven't got around to watch it yet, because me, Ryan, and Luke like to watch all those together. We've got the third Annabelle film, The Nun, and The Curse of La Llorona, I think it's called, to watch.
The third Annabelle film is actually my favourite film in the Conjuring universe.
Oh,
I think it's even better than the first Conjuring. Yeah. The Nun and La Llorona are not good.
No, I've heard they're pretty terrible, to be fair. I mean, I can't lie, I didn't like the first Annabelle film much.
No, nor me.
But I really like the second Annabelle one, though. Creation, I think.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Because the third one has the two characters from the Conjuring movies in, doesn't it? I think.
Yes. For a small part, but yes.
No, I'm really looking forward to watching the third Annabelle film. Actually, I do sort of want to see The Nun, just so I can see her origins, even though she scares the hell out of me. And then The Curse of La Llorona. I suppose I'll have to watch it so I can say I've seen them all, but I'm not particularly excited for that one.
Yeah, I still think it's a very bizarre decision that they cast Vera Farmiga's sister in The Nun, but the characters aren't related at all. Yes,
I've heard that. Like, they missed a really good opportunity just to cast her as a young version of her character for another spin-off movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I really want to see this Crooked Man film that they were.
Are they still making that?
Apparently, it is still going ahead, but they just don't have a release date or anything. Because I thought he was awesome in the small bit he was in the Conjuring movie, because they've done the stop motion effects, and I was like, that's real, and he's got a cool design. I was like, I would genuinely be excited to see a Crooked Man movie.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I will just say in answer to this question, even though, like I said, I don't get scared tons. A film like The Descent was pretty creepy. Also, the werewolf transformation in American Werewolf in London. And also something like Alien or The Shining. They've got creepy moments in them.
Definitely. Every time I watch Alien and that guy goes in the vent with the flamethrower, it still scares the shit out of me every time that thing jumps out. And it's amazing because of how old that movie is now. Yeah. That it can do that. I think it's absolutely incredible.
It does hold up.
Did you guys hear that Sandman, Lizard, and Rhino may return for Spider-Man No Way Home? For me, good to see Sandman back. Lizard, hope he is better. This is better. And Rhino. I haven't heard about these characters.
No.
Personally, none of them did much for me.
No, nor me. And it wouldn't surprise me if, because we do have confirmation of so many people appearing in the new Spider-Man, it wouldn't surprise me if people are just kind of making up a story that these are going to be in it as well. Just because you never know. It could.
I just feel like Sandman I could potentially be okay with, but Lizard was boring and Rhino was just bloody awful.
Yeah, out of all of those, I would not like to see Rhino again.
I don't think we'll see Rhino. I really don't. I honestly, the one I would want to see the most, I know we're getting, and that's Doc Ock. The other one that I'd want to see is Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Whether or not, apparently there was the leaked script that come out, and Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin was in this leaked script. So I feel like there is potential with that one, but I don't remember hearing anything about these three villains, and I sort of really hope they're not, because the film's already sounding crowded.
Yeah,
and I don't want to crowd it even more with the weaker villains.
Yeah, this out of the upcoming MCU films, this is one that I'm looking forward to the most. Not number one, but it's up there. But it's also the one that I'm the most nervous about.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's the one I'm most nervous about. The only ones I'm looking forward to more Doctor Strange 2 has gone
Yeah.
straight to number 1 because of
Yeah.
WandaVision and Loki. I'm like, yep, can't wait for that. And the Eternals, because I reckon that film's just going to be incredible.
Eternals might be number 1 after what she did with Nomadland.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the best movie.
Yes, I agree. I'm looking forward to Shang-Chi as well, though. And also, we can't forget Thor Love and Thunder because of Taika.
Exactly. That we know we're just going to love that. Shang-Chi, I can't lie, I wasn't super excited after the first trailer, but then when we saw Abomination fighting Wong, I was like, okay, there's going to be some interesting things in this.
I agree. I think the second trailer was much better than the first.
Completely agree. Yeah. At the minute, I feel like the Marvel film I was least excited for, I was still looking forward to it, but the one I was least looking forward to is gone now, and that was Black Widow. Yeah. I feel like we're moving on to the juicy stuff now, movie-wise.
Yeah, definitely. As big an MCU fan as I am, Black Widow is the one that I was least looking forward to, and I still haven't seen it because I just don't really care that much.
No, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed Black Widow, but it was like, okay, it's from a time that we've already done.
Yeah.
It's about a very grounded character who we've seen, like 8 times now in movies. So it's like, I'm more excited to see the ones we haven't seen, or see something like Doctor Strange, where loads of mental shit's going to happen.
Yeah. If Black Widow had come out before Endgame, before she died in Endgame, I would have been far more excited for it.
I completely agree. Ryan was telling me why this film happened so late. Apparently, Kevin Feige was like really pushing for a Black Widow film when that other guy was in charge of Marvel before Ant-Man. I can't remember his name, but the other guy was like, no, we're not doing a Black Widow movie. It won't make money. And apparently, by the time Kevin Feige took over and he put a Black Widow film down because of scheduling, it couldn't happen till after Infinity War and Endgame. So I feel like it was Kevin Feige's way of just getting a little dig at the last guy who was sort of running things.
Could have been, yeah.
Hey, love both your channels. Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.
And what's your opinions on Sergio? Oh, well, we just from Lucas actually, and I think once upon a not Once Upon a Time in the West, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the only one I've seen from him, I think. So.
Yeah, and I've only seen one, which was okay. So sorry.
Will you pick up The Office on Blu-ray? I won't. But I would love to. I love that show so much. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, as big a fan as I am for physical media, there are some shows which I'm just happy to watch on Netflix, and this is one of them.
Yeah, I bought the DVD box set last year when I went away in the UK because I thought if it rains, I'll have a DVD player in my little holiday home, so I'll just put The Office on. And the DVDs are good enough, really. Don't get me wrong, I would not turn down the Blu-rays, but I can't pay £100 for something I already own on DVD. Something that's all over every streaming service. It's
Yeah, and I personally can't see there being a big jump in quality for the Blu-rays.
The only ones, the later couple seasons, but they're the ones I watched the least. What are some of your favourite actors? I mean...
Yeah, go on.
My personal favourite, I don't really have a direct favourite, but I do always gravitate towards Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal's fantastic. I think my number one's probably DiCaprio.
DiCaprio is definitely top 5 for me. I love that man. De Niro is great.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of an actress because I don't want to just mention blokes.
I honestly think Margot Robbie is one of the best actresses nowadays.
Margot Robbie, she's really good. Emma Stone, I want to say, after Cruella. I mean, don't get me wrong, Cruella isn't the one that put on, La La Land, incredible. Birdman, fantastic. She's got great performances before, but I feel like Cruella showed that she can also do some really fun stuff. So Yeah, I also really like Rachel McAdams as a female as actress.
Yeah.
She's really good. I like a lot of older kind of actors. I love people like Bill Nighy, Richard E. Grant, those kind of Charles Dance. I love those kind of actors. Yeah. So yeah, that's
And speaking of Emma Stone in La La Land, also probably a top 5 actor for me is probably Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, of course. And it's also made me think Harrison Ford. You know.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong.
No, great. We love I love Harrison. Such a good actor. But do you know if they're doing a 4K of Cruella, by the way?
I don't know. It hasn't been confirmed, but I would be shocked if they don't, to be honest.
Because I saw Luca come up over the weekend, and it's like, did Cruella come out first? Where's the 4K for Cruella?
Yeah, it did. But something like Raya and the Last Dragon and Mulan, they were announced like on the Friday, and then they came out the following week. So
I remember Mulan's turnaround being so quick.
Yeah, it was literally a few days. So you never know. We might get an announcement for Cruella this week, and it could be out next week. You never know.
That's true. Because I've sort of said no. I'm not really buying the Disney live action ones that I don't like anymore. The completist in me doesn't need to get them all anymore. Like I haven't bought the last couple now. I'm only going to buy the ones I like. So I didn't need to own Lion King, really. Aladdin, I'm pleased I bought. But like Cruella, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm actually going to get that one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really looking forward to owning that.
Cruella's my favourite live action Disney.
I've got it. Well, it depends if you include Christopher Robin. I've got Jungle Book, Christopher Robin, then Cruella, but that's saying a lot because it's gone above a lot of others.
Yeah. I was so surprised with how much I love that film.
I had a feeling it was going to be good from the trailers, and it's funny because when I looked into it, like, because obviously I can see all my films with Ryan and Luke. Those two are not so exciting. I was like, guys, I think we're going to be all right with this one. The trailers were really good, and yeah, I thought it was a really great movie.
It was, yeah.
Also, did you hear that apparently in the upcoming Grand Tour special, Richard Hammond almost drowns? Oh, I don't watch a Grand Tour. I can't lie.
No, mate, not my thing.
I used to love Top Gear, especially the specials. I watched the whole first season of the Grand Tour, and it was so staged. And don't get me wrong, I know there were bits in Top Gear that were staged, but it felt like the whole show was just, they were just reading the script. And I was like, I couldn't get into it. The Matrix sequels are a big letdown.
I wouldn't know.
I've only seen the first one.
I've only seen the first one, and I honestly think it's a little bit overrated.
I actually agree. I liked it a lot, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best movies ever made.
No, definitely not. And I honestly think Matrix 4 is going to be terrible because the director has not made a good film yet.
Oh, really?
And she's made things like Jupiter Ascending and things like that.
Oh,
so
God.
I cannot see Matrix 4 being any good.
It's so funny that this like Indiana Jones are sort of being made at similar times. It's like Indiana Jones, it looks like it's ticking all the right boxes. And it sounds like Matrix is ticking all the wrong boxes.
Yes, it does. But originally, Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 were supposed to come out on the same day. That would have been a Keanu Reeves double bill.
What the hell? That's so weird.
It was bound that one of them would move.
Yeah. I'm more excited for John Wick than...
yeah, hands down, definitely.
Favorite Marvel superhero?
Overall, just in Marvel in general, Spider-Man. But if you're talking specifically MCU, Captain America.
I'm gonna go Iron Man. I'm Team Iron Man. I'm a Robert Downey fan.
Yeah.
But saying that, all of the cool ones are just bloody great, really, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really think there's a bad one there. Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. They're all so good to watch.
Yeah.
So, question for Alex: who do you think is a better actor, Tobey Maguire, Tom Cruise, or Zac Efron?
Easily 100% Tom Cruise. I don't think it's even close. Having said that, Zac Efron, I think, is a better actor than people give him credit for.
I was gonna say, I think Zac Efron deserves more respect than he gets.
Yeah, he isn't the High School Musical boy anymore.
No.
He's done so much.
After seeing, was it Extremely Wicked? It was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's different.
yeah. I think Zac Efron's fallen into the same thing that Robert Pattinson's fell into, because Robert Pattinson is not the Twilight boy. He has done so many good things.
I think the problem with Robert Pattinson was he started to do like a lot of films where you could tell his heart wasn't in it, so people actually started to think he weren't a great actor, even though he is. Because you watch things like The Lighthouse and you're like, this guy's great. Yeah. Zac Efron always brings charm to his movies, even the shit ones, because I've seen some shit films with him in.
Yeah,
but he brings charm. And this film here came out a few years ago. Gotta hold it up. Beach Bum. Have you seen this movie?
I have seen that movie, yes.
I adore this film. He absolutely kills it in this movie. This is a fantastic film.
Yeah, I agree. And even something that I'm not too keen on, like, what was it? Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. That's the one.
Yeah.
Not great, but he's good in it. He's watchable.
That's it. It's like, it's not a very good movie, but he brings his charm to the movies. Whenever he's on screen, it's a good time.
Definitely. And I will say, this may be an unpopular opinion, I don't think Tobey Maguire is that great of an actor.
No, I haven't really seen Tobey Maguire much, to be honest, outside of the obvious Spider-Man. So,
yeah, I mean, he's my least favorite Spider-Man.
It's hard to say, because I think that Andrew Garfield's probably better. I agree. I just much prefer the Sam Raimi films to the Andrew Garfield ones.
Yeah, just fair.
Yeah, but yeah, I do agree with all your points though. So, are you getting Star Trek? I'm guessing that's Star Trek. On Blu-ray 4K box set coming soon from HMV UK. No, I'm not. I'm not a big enough fan of those films. I watched all 10 of them, and you can just see my box set up there, the white one.
Yeah, I'm not really a Star Trek person.
No, I like it, but there's not. I might get a bit of flack here because I know people absolutely love The Wrath of Khan, and I do like it. It's a good movie, but I don't think it's great. I don't think there's a single great Star Trek film. They're all vary. You get a bad one, then you get a good one. You get a bad one, you get a good one. You get a bad one. That's how Star Trek goes for me.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I haven't seen. To be fair, I haven't seen any of the original Star Trek. I've just seen a few of the TV shows, none of which I liked, and I've seen the newer films, which were okay / good, but not great.
Yeah, no, I got to say, I really loved the 2009 one. I think it was the first one.
Yeah,
I really did love that movie. Into Darkness was it had some wobbly moments. Beyond is like The Last Jedi for me, where it's not a good Star Trek movie, but it's quite a well-made movie that I can have fun with it.
Yeah, and that's probably accurate, because I think out of the ones I've seen, Beyond's probably my favourite.
Yeah, but if you're not a big Trekkie person, that's why it probably appeals a lot, I think.
Yeah.
But that's why I kind of like. I've grown to like that film. Into Darkness is fun because I like Benedict in it.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, the originals, they're very up and down. Like, I remember buying that set, being so excited to watch old Star Trek. And as many people probably have said before, the first one is garbage. And I was like, my God, what am I in for? Lads, give me 10 out of 10 movie recommendations for tonight. Cats.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
10 out of 10s.
I don't know. I mean, Star Wars, but you've probably already seen that.
It all comes down to personal thing, because for me, my sort of 10 out of 10s are Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, the original, Jaws, Terminator 2,
Back to the Future for me.
To the Future, those sort of Indiana Jones, the original 3. It's like they're all sort of the closest to 10 out of 10s.
Yeah, I will say I'll give him a few 10 out of 10s, which a lot of people have seen, but not on that level. Something like La La Land, Whiplash, Birdman.
Yeah.
What else? Something Sing Street, I think's amazing.
Yeah.
Stand By Me, which we were talking about.
Stand By Me is really good. Wolf Wall Street, The Nice Guys, I think are two good ones as well.
Yeah.
Django Unchained.
Also, I know people will probably disagree with me on this, but I think a recent 10 out of 10 film is Green Book. I love that film.
Yeah, I haven't seen Green Book actually, because that's the one that won Best Picture, wasn't it? And then everyone had the up about it.
It's so funny because everyone was disappointed, and I didn't think it was going to win Best Picture, but it was one of my favorite films of the decade. Yeah. And so I was so happy when it won because I didn't think it was going to.
Oh, nice. Well, I do need to watch that one, to be fair, and I do plan on watching it because what's his name? What's the lead actor called in it? I'm drawing in mind.
Viggo Mortensen, that one.
He is fantastic. I love him. So
him and Mahershala Ali.
They're both also incredible. Yeah, I want to watch it just for them. They're fantastic.
Speaking of Mahershala Ali, we're going a little bit off topic, but I cannot wait for Blade because of him.
Oh, so good. Do you know, he was the best part about that first season of Luke Cage as well. I'm just, he's such a fantastic actor.
He really is.
But yeah, Blade. I don't know what's happening with Blade. All these Marvel projects keep getting announced, and Blade is like, it is happening. It's just, we're going to make these ones first, and then we're going to make these ones first.
Yeah, because they announced Blade a while ago, and now we even have kind of a release year for Fantastic Four in 2023, and Blade is no mention of it.
I'm baffled with Blade, to be honest. I'm a bit worried that it's going to be like that. What is it? The Inhumans movie that got announced like way back in 2013 something, and it's just not happened. But because they cast him, I feel like it will happen. Yeah,
I think it will. I think they'll just get around to it eventually on their own schedule.
Yeah, but no, that should be a really good one. Guys, I'm just going to let everyone know we're probably going to go for another 15 minutes if that's okay with you.
Yeah, cool.
About 5-10 past, something like that.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. How are you all? Very good, thank you. Did you hear about Chris Stuckman's new film? Yeah, he's making a horror movie, isn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. Which I'm delighted for him because that's what he wants.
Yeah. Do we know if it's going to cinema yet, or if it's going to be a streaming one?
We don't know. I'd imagine. Well, I don't know. He might have mentioned it in his video, but I didn't watch his video. I just know about it. I'd imagine, if I had to guess, it's probably just streaming, especially since it's coming out in October, I think. So it's fairly soon.
Oh, fair enough. I will watch it because I've been a big supporter of Chris Stuckman.
Yeah.
I know that his channel has got a bit, don't want to say boring because it's really, really mean, but it has got a bit repetitive, I think. Creativity seems to be gone, but I'm guessing that's because he's working very hard on getting to the stage of making the movie and now making the movie. You know, he's got his real life going on.
Well, did you see his new video, which he put out, I think, only yesterday, about the new direction of his channel?
No.
So he's not really reviewing films on his channel anymore. He's not giving grades to films because he says he doesn't like talking negatively about a film. So he's only going to talk about new films if he likes them. And he's gonna do more videos based on how amateurs can get into filmmaking. So his channel's going to be quite different going forward.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. But then again, if he wants to be a filmmaker, he's on YouTube slagging loads of directors off. If he eventually does make it, he's gonna have some very interesting, if he goes to like a lot of film cons and stuff, he's gonna have a lot of interesting interactions with other filmmakers.
Yeah,
you know that he's
he is, but I mean, he doesn't usually like properly slag films off. He mentions the criticisms, but I think that's part of reviewing films. You've got it.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the thing with his channel. He's a reviewer, so I feel like he's losing out more than anything there. But his choice. Have you seen The Most Times? Don't even know what that is.
He's asking what film we've seen the most.
Oh, oh, sorry, I read that completely wrong. That's my bad. For me, it's Revenge of the Sith.
Mm. Yeah, for me, it's probably Back to the Future. I could watch that film all the time.
Yeah, it's on telly a lot. That's like Jurassic Park for me. Like every time I go put something on telly downstairs, I swear, like BBC or ITV, one of them's always just showing Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
What's your favourite James Bond film?
Casino Royale, probably.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's my favourite.
Yeah. Also, I love a lot of the classic Connery films, but also one of the later ones that isn't Casino Royale, GoldenEye, I think is a fantastic film.
I like GoldenEye. What's the one where he gets married? The really controversial one where it's a different actor.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
That's it. That's the one. I quite like that. I don't know if that's. I've heard some people say they like it, and then I've heard other people just completely slag it off. So.
I believe that's Lucas's favorite Bond film. I think.
Oh, well, I won't go that far. Casino Royale to me is damn near perfection.
Yeah. I'm still sticking to. If we actually get No Time to Die at some point this year, I'm going to do a ranking of all of them.
I'm convinced No Time to Die doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's your favourite third installment in movie franchises? He's listed some of his here. I'm going to agree with one of them, definitely.
Yeah, I think we'll agree on the same one, probably. Return of the King.
Yeah, absolutely. Although it is a damn near perfect trilogy there.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think in terms of the ones that he's listed, although it's not my favourite, I think Thor Ragnarok is the biggest jump in quality.
I agree, because I'm not really a fan of the first two Thor films. I don't dislike them really, because I like watching Hemsworth and Hiddleston play off each other. That will get me through the dark world. But they're like 5 out of 10 films for me, and then of course Ragnarok goes like to an 8.
Yeah, it's correct.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, definitely. Also Toy Story 3. Love it.
Yeah, really good pick. I don't know after that, to be honest. Sort of a little bit stumped there.
Bourne Ultimatum as well, I will say. That's probably my favourite Bourne film. Yeah,
that is a good one. I like all 3 of the first Pirates films, so I do really like the third Pirate film, The World's End. The Before trilogy, Before Midnight.
Yeah,
was a good one.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh well, Star Wars prequels. You know, I think the first 2 are. I like them. I grew up with them, but I can see why they're not people's favorites. But then even the people who don't like those 2 can agree that Revenge of the Sith is a pretty good movie. So there's a big jump there, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. So
yeah. Worst casting choice in your opinion? Well, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor was diabolical.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it's hard to go. Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't.
No. No, I can't think of a worse one, to be honest, off the top of my head.
That one sort of just come to me there, and that was, I thought, that one sort of hit the nail on the head of terrible casting.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some terrible ones. I just can't think of any.
Yeah, no.
Questions like this that you can't really answer off the top of your head.
I think I look around my room for inspiration all the time in these live chats, but I've sort of surrounded myself now with just good movies. Like all my not so good ones are gone. So I don't know. I don't really have any others that are popping out at me. But yeah, that was a pretty bad one, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Archie is here, or he was here. Hello,
Hello,
mate.
Archie.
Um, um, not sure what that one was. Alex and James, what will be your next Criterion purchase?
Well, if it counts, I ordered 3 today.
Oh.
Yeah, in this big HMV sale. So I ordered Roma, which I love.
I have that one. That's really nice. It comes with this huge book. It's great.
Yeah, I saw it when it first came out on Netflix a few years ago. So I thought I'd get the Criterion. And then the 2 which I ordered, which I haven't seen, are Lost in America and 5 Easy Pieces.
Okay, don't know those 2. So that's interesting. For me, I don't know. I'd love to import Seven Samurai because I hear that film's incredible.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's the only other one on my radar. That's the only one on my radar at the minute.
Yeah, and I don't really know what's coming out. The only one that I know that's coming out that I want on day one is Uncut Gems on Criterion.
Really? That's what, in the UK?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I think it's in October.
Is there a pre-order for it, or?
I'm not sure. Lucas put it on his story the other day. Yep.
Well, I can tell you now, I'll be 100% getting that.
Yeah, me too. Day one.
Yeah, that I loved that film. Loved it. Let's have a look, see if the pre-orders up. Not yet, but we'll 100% be getting that. I really loved Uncut Gems.
Yes, definitely.
Right, we'll go till 10 past. Should we say that? Go till 10 past. Give everyone a time.
By me.
Hello, Mr. Tin and Sonic. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Most underrated actor.
That's a toughie as well.
I think for me, I'll go with maybe Rachel McAdams because she does a lot of comedies and stuff, but I think she's always amazing in everything she does.
Yeah, she really is. I don't know. Someone like Stephen Lang, I think, is a bit underrated. He's really good in Avatar, but Don't Breathe. He's amazing in that.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that one, actually. So,
the new one comes out soon. It's really good.
I've seen the posters for it. He is really good. I remember him he was in Terra Nova. If you saw that show.
I haven't seen it, but I know it.
He was good in that. Another one that comes to my mind was Mr. Richard E. Grant because he's only really got cast in a couple blockbusters lately, and he hasn't had a big part. Like, obviously, we had Loki, and then we've had The Rise of Skywalker, but he didn't have big parts in either of them. So he's always been sort of that smaller British actor, but I love him. I think he's incredible. One of my favorite actors.
And I'm stealing an actor that I've seen from a later question, but I think Charlie Hunnam's underrated because people talk about Hugh Grant and Colin Farrell in The Gentleman, but I think Charlie Hunnam was the best actor in that film. I loved him. Yeah,
he was really good in that. And you know what? I do try and stick up for a little bit the King Arthur movie that he done with Guy.
So do I, actually.
Nowhere near as bad as people say. And Charlie Hunnam was really good in that.
Yes, he was.
What's the next collection set you have your eyes on? I mean, for me... Oh, right. I think we just lagged out a little bit there.
Okay.
I was saying for me, I do want to pick up the Friday the 13th set at some point, just to go my other monster ones.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I couldn't say, honestly. I don't really have my eyes on any.
Well, fair enough. Alex, do you feel like going back and watching all the Saw movies was a waste of time? I guess this is because the new one wasn't great.
Yeah, the new one was absolutely terrible. It's honestly probably a top 20 worst film of all time. It was that bad. But you know what? The Saw films that come before, they're not all great, but a few of them are really good. So it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Yeah, was Sam Jackson in the new one? Am I right in saying that?
Yes. Yeah, and he was probably the best part. Chris Rock was so bad.
I didn't even know Chris Rock was in it. My God.
He's the main character. He's not good at all. He's so bad.
Oh dear. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if I'll ever watch those movies. I'm not gonna lie.
The first two are great.
I've heard the first one's a classic. I just don't know if they appeal to me much. But maybe one day. Where does Wolverine? Where does comic Wolverine, rank in your favorite comic book heroes?
I've never read a comic with him in, so I couldn't say.
I've read a few with him in. Funny enough, the Age of Ultron comic, he is like the main character. So, okay. Which is, of course, obviously, isn't in the movie.
Yeah.
I really love Wolverine. Probably would be because there's so many comic book characters now. You know, there's thousands of them.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be in my top 10, but he probably would fall near the bottom a bit. But it's still great to be in the top 10 considering how many comic book characters are actually out.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's an awesome character. We love Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going now? Will you be watching the final season of The Walking Dead next month? My God, I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know that they've added it all to Disney Plus now, haven't they?
Yep.
So I'm like that 6-episode thing they done behind. So I need to catch up on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching it because I actually think it's really good lately. I think, to be honest, people have different opinions, but I think the only bad seasons are 7 and 8. And I think it's got really good again lately.
Yeah, I don't even think I disliked 7 much. I think it was just all the Negan stuff and it was great. 8's the only season where I was watching it and I'm like, this is bad. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a bit strange because my Negan is probably my second favorite character beside Rick. But the seasons where he's one of the main characters, like the villain, my least favorite seasons of the show. It's weird.
I really like Negan as well, but I've got this very unpopular opinion. But funny enough, Luke's rewatching The Walking Dead, and he agrees with me actually. And it was actually nice to have someone agree with me. I love Negan; he's great, but I think I actually preferred the Governor.
Oh, okay.
Because I just thought you sort of understood why he went mental, and he was actually like scary as a villain. Like you could tell this was like David Morrissey's such a good actor as well, and you could tell there was this anger behind him where it was like, oh, this guy is mean. He's a real nasty arsehole.
Yeah, I get that. I love the Governor, but without spoilers, the last episode of the 6 that they did is about Negan's backstory, and it's one of the best Walking Dead episodes ever.
Yeah,
you should definitely watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get caught up before the final season starts. I don't know what they're doing with the final season though. Are they airing it like they normally did, or is it just all going on Disney Plus, or is it one a week on Disney Plus?
I think they're just airing it as normal as they usually did, and then it'll go on there afterwards. I think.
Okay.
Could be wrong. But...
Well, I want to be up to date so I can watch the last episode live, so I don't have the last episode spoiled.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what bullshit cliffhanger they do for the Daryl and Carol show.
Yeah. I know. So they say they're going to end The Walking Dead after season 11, but really they're going to carry it on just with 2 of the characters.
I'm not happy about that, to be honest. I would just rather them end it.
Yeah.
Do the Rick movies, have Michonne pop up in them if they can afford the actress, and leave it at that. I think that's as good as it could get.
And we'll just try and forget that there's another season of World Beyond coming out.
Oh, God. No. I'm genuinely not sure I can do it. I really don't know if I can do that one. Hang on, we'll do one more question. Oh, I just say hello to Jamie as he's here. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Okay. Where are we going? We're gonna pick one more. We'll go with this one from Jake. Are you guys getting the Umbrella Academy Blu-ray?
Probably not. I don't know. I might do. It looks like a nice set.
I'm gonna get it because it's only like £18.
Yeah,
and it's a nice set, and I'm gonna want to own season 2 if they bring that out because season 2 is so good.
Yeah, I think I'm in the minority. I much prefer season 1,
Oh,
but
really? Oh.
I liked season 2, but I just think season 1 had a better story.
Oh, I can't lie. I disagree. I season 1 I was very mixed on. I was like, yeah, this is good. I much preferred 2. I like Fishbowl Man, even though
Yeah, he was good.
his death was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
But Fishbowl Man was awesome. But yeah, I know that if they do a season 2 set, I'm gonna want to own it so bad. So.
Yeah. But it just makes me wonder. They're doing Umbrella Academy and some other shows. Where is Stranger Things? Because I want that on Blu-ray.
I don't get it. Like, I know Disney Plus aren't going to do the Mandalorian and the Marvel ones. I get that. That's fine. I mean, obviously, I'd like them. But yeah, Stranger Things. Where the hell is that?
Yeah, because it's out in America, but we don't have it.
Well, that's what's even weirder about it. It's like it's out some places, but it's not out here.
Yeah, because it's one of their most watched shows.
Yeah, I don't get it because I'd love to have Sex Education as well from Netflix.
Yeah.
I'd pick that up in a heartbeat. I still need to get The Boys season 2 because I know that's just got a Blu-ray.
It has got a Blu-ray and it's 20% off at HMV now, so I bought it today.
Mate, well, if it's still 20% off on Friday because I get paid, I might have to buy it. Because I loved season 2, so I really do want to own that. But yeah, no, I'm pleased that some of these shows are coming out. I wish they'd all come out, obviously, but hey, that's not going to happen. But anyway, I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. A very big thank you to Mr. Alex Pitt for coming on. Honestly,
not a problem. Anytime.
Oh, mate, honestly, it's always just such a pleasure to catch up with you.
Thank you.
And guys, if people who are here now, people who are watching on playback, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, top link in the description will take you there. Go subscribe. Go check this guy out. He's got a great channel, and he's coming back with some live streams. Apparently, we're gonna have to hold him. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Hopefully, I'll quiz next week, and then hopefully the week after, I'll get back to the live streams.
Nice. Well, we're all very excited for that. I can't wait for one, and I'm very excited to be on the quiz next week. So yeah, guys, next Tuesday, head over to Alex's channel and get to see me, Alex, Archie, and Lucas.
Yeah,
on the stream together. So it's like the first group one I've done in a while, so I'm very excited for it.
yes, me too.
It'll be good fun, and thank you for organising that as always. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming by episode 19. Thank you all for being here. Sorry to the comments didn't get to, but
there's not that many this week.
No, we done pretty well. We done not too far off the bottom. Yeah, people sort of say goodbye now. Bye, Jake. Bye. Right, thank you guys. And yes, we will see you all next time.
See you later.
Bye.